think we're live here. I'm getting the shareable link real quick. And then we'll get started. I'm just making sure I'm getting our stuff here, making sure that we're live. Live meme coin making and NFTs. NUTMEG, PURPL, giveaways, NFT. Link below. Hold on one sec. I gotta get another clean. For some reason my copy, there we go. Let's see if that worked. Copy link. Let me just getting a little bit of this on X real quick while we wait for people to hop in. So good to see VChain, fear not. Let me this stuff is crazy trying to get this all set up and it's a lot of work. This is like, well, it'd be nice to be rich and famous and have someone set it up for you. That would be the best. But yeah, we're gonna give a little update on the Hoopers NFTs. I'm also gonna ask for a water. See if I can get water real quick. But yeah, we're gonna go over NFTs. Got my mic here. Been working with Lachlan with Proton Pussy a little bit, and we're working on some cool situations there to do some more like live streams and you know, just getting all that stuff going. But yeah, I'm on the Degen Hooper website right here, and while we're waiting for more people, I'm gonna just kind of give a little intro update on this. And then on this live stream, I'm going to show you guys how to make your own NFTs from scratch and how to make your own meme coin on XPR Network. So this is originally wanted to do like a whole deep dive on the network itself, but luckily there's so many people that are kind of already doing that. So I'm like, why not do it in the space that I'm working in over here and giving people a nice little opportunity to see all that stuff. So this is degenhoopers.com. I have the URL hidden because I'm going to show you guys some secret stuff that we've been working on, which will be cool. The reason that we're kind of slow to update this a little bit is because we're currently developing our main platform there. But when you come here, you have the homepage, which we'll probably update that sooner than later. If you go to the buy section, kind of have a little bit idea of what our NFTs are about. NFT, you click that link, you'll be brought to our collection page. So this is our NFTs that are on soon.market, which is the NFT marketplace on the XPR network. And we've had a lot of we've been up for only just over a year, and we're already at 31K in sales volume, 876 sales. We have 97 unique holders. And one of the cool things I'm really proud of what we've done is we started this when people said NFTs were dead. And that was really cool. And even crypto itself, we started this in the bear market. So we'll be making a couple of these tonight and be sharing more about the collection, and just a lot of cool cast of characters. Basketball has always been my favorite sport, and I saw that there weren't. That's the thing when you're making NFTs. We'll get more into this when we start creating them. Is you don't want to be making something that is exactly like something else. And yeah, ours kind of have the homage to the original CryptoPunks, but we did it our way and did it a little more unique in my kind of eyes. But that's what I like about the punks, the original CryptoPunks, is that they're just so simple and clean. And so that was kind of the inspiration with these NFTs, is how can we make them detailed but very simple and very, kind of paying homage to those original NFTs. And so that's what that is. We do have a merch store. Let me get rid of that tab. So this is all when you click these hyperlinked buttons. It hasn't been updated, but we do have a good amount of good stuff on here. So like even this, I love this shirt. You can see the different sizes and different colorways there. Let's see. Where's some other good ones? Yeah, so you can see all these different cool colors, different ways to get it going. And we'll get some more updated merch here sooner than later. But some of this stuff is really cool, I think. And I do own a couple of these things. I have some t-shirts and some pillows. I have this pillow right here. I probably should have grabbed it. I was just checking to see if we have it. But it's actually really nice. The pillow's actually been one of my favorite things that we have. So, and then Learn Your History is just a fun... You want to learn some basketball?
Let's celebrate Bob Cousy.
Right there. This has all of the old games. I mean, like, look at this. 1970.
He goes to work today. He's in against Big Bell, Walt Bellamy, and Hawkins has the tip.
All the cool classics from, you got to know your history. You got to know how things became the way they are, and that stuff's always fun to do. So check that out if you're ever bored. Blog, we will have this Locker Room Talk updated on our new, like I said, we only have so much bandwidth, and right now we're working on, which I'll show you, where Locker Room Talk will end up going. But that's where our new update will make sense with a lot of this. If you go to the NUTMEG tab right here, this is where you'll find, we do have use with your own risk, just like anyone. You can swap for NUTMEG right here on Alcor exchange right there. Connect your WebAuth wallet. You can put 10,000 XPR. Like, I remember when that was only like $8 and now it's 72. That's what's pretty crazy. But yeah, now NUTMEG is also going up in price as well, and we'll kind of share some of that. But you can do that from our site. You can get the logo if you want to use it. But we also have our white paper, which I am working on updating just visually and some of the content. We are not changing the tokenomics of NUTMEG, but we really like this. This is our OG one, and really explains, how we're doing things. And I'm going to show you our DAO dashboard so that you can see. We're going to let the community decide how all of this is done. Let me show you. Hold on real quick. So yeah, we're going to let the community control this allotment here and decide how NUTMEG's used. And so we're going to be a decentralized meme. And there's not a lot of those out. A lot of people are starting to do that now. I don't want to. I'm glad if anyone's copying us, I'm happy because we've put in a lot of work and I think we are doing things the right way. And so that means we're going to have more quality projects, in my opinion. So if people are making their own DAO dashboards and making a meme coin a DAO, like that's cool. I think that's a good thing for the space. We need more accountability, more legitness with memes and alts. This is the NFT section, kind of explaining, our rarities there, showing our stats, and then we do have the occasional. We need to do a Lucky 7 again. We haven't done a Lucky 7 NFT for a while, so those are actually really, really rare. But we also do have one more rarity that we've added. So there's Trippy Rare. So Alt Dimension is the best one. There's only 75 in the collection, and they have all 10 stats. So when our game comes out, our basketball game, those are the, if you're into gaming and being OP, overpowered, that's it. Trippy Rare, just a very rare version of commons. There's only 33 of those. And then let's actually do this. This will be easier to get to our collection. And then I need to update and put these in there. These are shinies inspired by Pokemon. How it's similar colors, but it's a little different. We got the shiny background. They're the same as Trippy Rares in terms of their common NFT as well, but it's just a vanity and collectible thing. So there's going to be 251 of those based off of Pokemon, kind of paying homage to when shinies first came out. Info about the Players Association, which I'll explain more about that later, but that's our special collective. You need 10 Degen Hooper NFTs and 10 million liquid nutmeg to join that, and there's our top chats are in there. They get all the exclusives. I leak all the info and cool stuff beforehand to let them be in the know and kind of also pick their brains on what they want to see in the project. So this kind of explains how many NFTs are released every month. And then there's our NFT rarity distribution. So commons, uncommons, rares, legendary rares, alt dimension. They have Trippy Rare. And then shinies are just going to go into that common thing there. Monthly airdrop calculation. So this explains it if you ever want to kind of figure out how much you're going to get. Which right here shows you each common is worth 1 point, uncommons 2, rares 4 points, legendary rares are worth 6, alt dimension rares are 10, trippy rares and shinies are 1 because they're just vanity commons. So you add up your points and you divide it by the points coming out that month, and then multiply that by, this is the amount that we airdrop every month, 72 mil. So for the month, we're in year 2. So yeah, our last one was 2306, and so September 1st will be 2422, and that's how that works. And the rewards get less over time, inspired by Bitcoin, and to inspire all the people that were early adopters, you get more rewards because you took the bigger risk and you believed in us when no one did. So that's what that's about. So we airdrop our nutmeg once every month on the 1st of every month to Degen Hooper NFT holders. So this kind of explains a little bit more of that. So like I said, we're going to get the white paper. We're going to also have a just straight readable version because I know some people don't always like doing that. We did this little fun game in the beginning, just like a little chance game. We'll obviously have more about that. Just if you go to the about section, it talks about us. And also, this is a good place to look at some projects. And we have links, like someone was asking me about Metal L2 earlier. You can come find all these links on our website. So don't worry about it. We'll be using BlastPad to create a meme today. You guys will be hyped about that. And this is our placeholder for degendevstudios.com. This is where we're going to start sharing a lot more of all that kind of stuff. And I think you guys will be pretty hyped about that. And yeah, we'll be selling some cool little random computer projects and all that. So let me see. One sec. Oh yeah, nice. I'm just getting into the chat here. Oh yeah, VChain, we did have I do have Scottie Pippen in my DMs, which like really freaked me out when it first happened. But we almost worked with them. We're keeping the door open, but it just wasn't something that was going to work out for. They were going to get more out of it than us, and yeah. So I got a little. I don't know if you can see exactly, but Sky Pippen in my DMs talking to us. I probably got to bring the brightness down, but oh, hold on. But yeah, Scottie Pippen right there in the DMs shared him the project and talked to him. So it's like we have a lot of cool basketball related things popping off sooner than later. But while we're waiting for even more people to pop on, let me just give you guys a little rundown of what we're doing right now and some of our platform stuff. And then we'll go on to creating some. We'll create a meme right here live on stream. I kind of did some pre-making of it, and there's some of it we don't want to do right now because I didn't want to get stream sniped and have someone take the ticker, but I think it will be cool. Yeah, exactly, Vici, and everything in due time. I think we're just trying. I think our biggest thing is we're waiting for our platform to come out, and that's going to be kind of our resume to everyone is showing like this is what's possible. We want you to partner with us in using this, and I'll just show you guys one of our first older tester versions. Okay, so this, not everything on it is pretty or 100%, and also a lot of the data on here is placeholder data, so just remember that as you're looking at this. And we have done like 4 or 5 different versions past this, so it looks a little different aesthetically and performance is a little better. So this will be degenhoopers.com. So we will have, see, our live stream will be right here. You'll be able to get our YouTube live streams here right on the front page, and we'll have our schedule for those things. We will have NBA and college basketball scores for those that are, we want to bridge basketball and crypto. We'll have a nice little crypto overview market here. That will be nice when that's that price, right? And obviously, these are placeholder, even though it just updated, which is funny. But yeah, so we'll have a lot of Metallicus coins, and including our friends' projects and meme coins and altcoins we like. This is going to be trending, showing, and these are too big, by the way. But these are showing some of the profiles, what they're doing and saying behind our locked. If you click profile, I can't show you what it's going to be because it'll give away. But you're going to need a Degen Hooper NFT to access that. And so this front page, we're just trying to show people some of what they're missing, some of the highlights. Just showcasing some of the platform details and whatnot. So I'm not going to show profile, okay? That'll be closer to when we drop, but I will show you the news feed, which is, this will be the behind the closed doors one. So we'll have a private scoreboard, some of our Degen stats, like about NUTMEG holders, all the stats behind the coins, tokens burned. Here's kind of just a little news feed here of people. Steph Curry leads, whatever people want to post and whatnot. And then, yeah, you can nutmeg someone. So, or you could give them a bad nutmeg. Nutmegs are good and bad. Let's see. Treehorn's Treehouse is being rebranded. So, because Treehorn is doing other things, but he's doing good. Today's his birthday, by the way. Happy birthday, Treehorn. There's only 3,000 Degen Hoopers in our NFT world, and you need a Degen Hooper, as you can see, to access our website. Disconnects up there, so you can't see it from here, but you have to have a Degen Hooper to access this stuff. And so we're going to, if you are hoarding a few of them, right there, you can lend these out for NUTMEG. And we're going to let people be able to borrow. See, there will be a borrowing section. And, you know, you'll be able to earn NUTMEG for that. NFT staking. This will be more slow rolled because I don't know if we really want to stake in. If the only reason to do that would be to make NUTMEG expensive and boost the prices of the NFTs, but I think they'll naturally do that themselves. So I don't think you need to stake your NFT when you can just lend it. That's something we'll talk to the Players Association about. NUTMEG staking, of course. You know, you want to do 500 nuts and stake those, claim rewards. And yeah, also this was before PURPL, so we will have PURPL rewards going in there. So just know that will be cool. Here's our marketplace. So this is where our merch will be, placeholder images. We're going to let people buy with crypto as well. So you'll be able to buy Degen stuff with NUTMEG, XPR, USDC, XMD, and of course debit, credit cards. We got to let some of the normies be able to do that too. We will have games, so you'll be able to earn NUTMEG and PURPL. And we'll have scoreboards, and we will have weekly tournaments and prizes. I mean, a lot of that stuff's cool. I always do that. I always give away the undercarriage there, but that's all right. This is old build, so that's fine. This is our DAO dashboard we've been working on, and this is our initial one. It's been updated a little bit, and I'll kind of talk about that as well, but this is going to be for NUTMEG and PURPL, and it's the Purple Panther Phoenix Unicorns Degen Villa DAO. So this will be on the Purple Panther Phoenix Unicorn.com URL until our main platform launches. But this will show it's a basic platform. So you'll see our token supplies. You'll see the active proposals. I'm going to connect the web auth there. Just can create so you can see if you're eligible. You'll see the amount of your coins up here. My head's in the way, but the community will be able to vote, and you'll be able to create one, enter your proposal, description. You could choose files to upload or a YouTube proposal if you want that. Here's some video and image previews. Choose if you want to use NUTMEG, PURPL, or Candle. Candle is our testing coin, kind of like FUBAR, and so there's no value associated to it, but we'll make a faucet for it so people, the whole point is I want people to be able to test. We want to get and onboard a lot of new people into crypto, and let's let them test with stuff like this so that they don't have to burn through real money. We've all done that, right? Trying to learn about crypto, and I just want to give people that opportunity to do that. So yeah, we have our test tier, the proposal tiers here, which we're still kind of ironing these out. And then the info section, white papers. This is what's kind of taking me a minute as I'm trying to upload a good version of each one onto this site. And then here's some of the governance stats. And yeah, you can go on the Explorer here and look at stuff. Down 7%, someone's taking profits. Who is it? I'm just kidding. You can't get too hung up on that stuff. Let's see, NUTMEG down 10%, but I think XPR is down a little bit as well. Let's see. Just because we were running hot for so long. No, it's up 0.63, but Metal Blockchain looking good. But yeah, look at this. NUTMEG 36, we're on the front page of tokens, and PURPL's not there yet. PURPL's still growing, so we'll get there, but NUTMEG's doing good. And yeah, we'll have you can get to the full NFT collection from here, and the explanation of the governance tiers. Here's our website down here in the Block Explorer. So we'll share those a little bit. You know, we'll get that going sooner than later. So yeah, there's a lot of action going to be coming here. I'll just say that. As you guys can see, like, it's only me and Wild Bill, and we do have 2 people helping us as well, but it's a 2-man team right now. And so we've built all this stuff. We are looking at becoming a block producer in XPR. And so right now, it like all the money we're making, we're funding back into the project. We're paying for servers and different computer systems. And it's going to take money to run the BP monthly, so we're gearing up for that. We're also gearing up for just a whole bunch of stuff here, right? Like we're building and building. Let me show you one of our cool nut booty. Now I said I was going to give a hint, but I don't know if I will tonight or not. And what sucks is last night this was worth like $800. But we'll do a hint soon. Probably tomorrow. Maybe tonight we'll start it. But this wallet, we're going to be giving hints to unlock this wallet. And we have been loading it because we want one winner to unlock the seed phrase, and then this wallet is yours. One, I think you're set up to make a meme coin if you really want to make nut booty. There you go. That would be cool. I'll let you. I don't care. Cypher, we got in there. We got PURPL, and we got NUTMEG, and then we got some XPR, 75K XPR, which that's going up. We're going to be adding Metal, Blockchain, Metal DAO, Loan. We're going to be adding a lot of that stuff in here. And then we have added NFTs. We need them to populate. Bolo and Hoopers are waiting a second here, but got one Bolo. I did donate a Slammer. This was one of my favorite OG NFT projects. Donated a Baghead, a Cypher Punk, a Blop, a Bolo, and then Degen Hooper. A few of these. It's just bumming me out that it's not working on here, but it's in there, trust me. It's looking good. Just a FYI, I don't know if I should even be saying this, but Blops, and then let me show you guys this one too. I'm considering making a game for both of these NFT projects, and that's kind of something I've had in the back of my mind of a thank you to the XPR NFT community is Blops and Pixel Heroes here were considered some of the more favorite projects and ones that people really loved and wanted. Let me see if this is, yeah. And it's a card game, and so I don't want to promise too much right now, but once our stuff is launched and we're going to drive more people to the platform, and also just to give people like me and all the other, OGs, let's have a game and be able to play with these NFTs like we all wanted. Pixel Heroes, I mean, it doesn't get, I don't know what's going up with that, but it doesn't get more OG than that, right? Like, that was an awesome time period. So just know we're really considering doing that, and it's on our wish list. And once again, we have a DAO dashboard. The DAO can vote for that as like one of the, we can move things up the priority of what we make there. So I just want to show you guys this. 180 days, look at that. 30 days, doing good. 7 days, we're doing good too. The whole thing too is like we sucked a lot of, we were essentially the only ones at the time that were around. And so we were number one forever, so it's kind of nice to see other stuff. And a lot of people like Cypher Gang, right? 57K in sales volume. Cypher Gang's been around since 2021. We're already half that in just a little over a year. And I bring that up because they're the most active OG one. If you look all time, Crypt Phoenix is close to 1 million, but there was a lot of wash trading and little secret team behind it that there's a new community in control of it, but I need to talk to them soon. But this used to be the number one blue chip, and now I think I don't know. I think you can consider Degen Hoopers. We kind of revived the NFTs, and we really brought back NFTs to XPR Network. And I'm not trying to sound douchey or anything about that. It was something that was important to me because I think NFTs are fun. And we'll create a meme right after this. And this isn't a commercial. But this is our Degen Hooper variant project. And so there's only 333 of these on the first of every month. Let's go here. On the first of every month, right here, this is the info for it. You can send 6 right here to this wallet here. Sorry, I can't talk right now. You send your 696 blah 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 nutmeg to Nutfuego, and then I think we're gonna limit it to just one now because we are thinking about adding more use cases to these. But right now these just earn you more nutmeg for your monthly airdrops, and they're just the unique art. So our core collection is just, typical NFT core collection, right? And then this is kind of where we get to have fun and have them be really, really different and unique, really fun. And yeah, I think it's cool. So I think a lot of people like these, and they're way different. And I think a lot of people will be cool with hooking you up with a good deal, or there are some listed. Let's see the listings. Yeah, I mean, these are kind of the more pricier ones compared to the core collection, so I'll just say that. But let's get to making a meme coin. So, and then after we make a meme coin, and I show you guys how to do that, we'll start minting NFTs. And then we'll create a couple of Degen Hooper ones and give those to people, whoever. We'll do some cool giveaways with that stuff. Let me make sure I got my right wallet. Also, I haven't messed with the tokenomics yet. Comment in the chat some good token supplies you'd like. 1,000,000 coins, 10 million. I'm not going to log in yet because once I log in, you guys will see the name, and I don't want to get stream sniped on the ticker here. But this is just going to be a fun meme coin that we create on stream. I'll put some XPR behind it on Alcor as well to show you guys how to add a value to your coin. But then after that, I'll probably just let the players and the Degen Hooper community. Like, this is just a random meme coin for fun, so, don't be trying to pretend like you're gonna buy a mansion with this stuff sooner than later. I kind of want to do, like, a smaller supply, because memes are usually, like, really high. I almost want to do, like, a Bitcoin level type thing. Or yeah, I could do 1 trillion. Trillion's crazy. The only thing that sucks is with BlastPad, if I do 1 trillion, what's it called? The precision on the zeros is usually kind of hard to do on BlastPad. That's the only kind of gripe I have with BlastPad, is some of the precision is oh, I actually also need to send some XPR to this account. Let me do this real quick. I'm on Metal Pay right now on my phone. So right now, I'm going to buy some XPR. I already have, let's see. it's still crazy. Just looking at some of these, like, I'm buying $20 worth of XPR and it's nothing. It's crazy how it's like that now, which is really cool too. Brighten up the screen a little bit. I'm waiting. It's my phone connection probably because I got all this stuff going on. But we're almost there. Order filled. Sweet. Get my @name. I'm sending it on the XPR network. Just sent it, and it's gonna be instant. That's what's crazy. Oh, I know, Indie Jams. We gotta get. And this is not. Once again, this is constructive criticism. I'm not going at Metallica right here. The funds are instant, by the way. It's already in my web auth from MetalPay. That's how awesome that is. But I don't know any other wallet out there that doesn't display all the token logos. I haven't seen one that doesn't. And so hopefully we can get that going soon because like the banking stuff's big, right? But the retail that's into investing in banking, they're already invested in this ecosystem. Right now, this ecosystem is trying to get banks themselves and convince and move over and rotate other crypto people to this eco. The rest of the retail is going to be looking for meme coins. That's just, look at the numbers, look at the data out there. It all points to that. And so that's why I like having the updated token logos in there. It just looks good in the wallet and then gives people an idea of some of the ones that they want to get and scoop up. So, all right. I'm trying to see how we want to do this. Okay. So what I'm going to do, I already have some BlastPad. So I'm going to send it. I'll show you guys how to get BlastPad after I do this, because if I do that, a lot of stuff will be shown. We don't want to get stream sniped. Yeah, no, I definitely agree, Indie Jams. I think there's a lot of Fugazi stuff out there, right? And sketchy things like, I don't know what some of these are, but you know. All right. We need 2,500 BlastPad. I need to actually copy my @name. Hang on. I'm sending. I'll just do this. I'm gonna do this just. Yeah, we'll do this just in case. All right. Sent it over, so we got that loaded up with BlastPad and XPR, all from the WebAuth wallet. And I'll connect the wallet here in a second, but what are you guys thinking token supply wise? Here's the thing, we went billions with NUTMEG and PURPL. I kind of want to go millions with this one. I kind of want to be a little small. It's just tough to say. Because I almost want to say like 8 precision. I think there's a limit, right? Let me see. I mean, what are you guys thinking? What are we thinking here? Maybe 1 trill? Let me see. What do you guys think? I'm gonna go off you guys. 100 mil? I kind of like 100 mil too. 500 trill? Maybe we'll spin for it. Maybe we'll spin for it. I don't like that one because the colors. You see how it had some of the old names? See? So I do these spinners for real. This isn't a game. Okay, we got 200 mils. Look, I kind of want to just do 100 mil. I kind of like Jay. I think we go to a smaller one. There's a lot of memes that are. $100 mil. All right. It might reset this if I log in, but all right. You guys ready for this? Okay, so we have our WebAuth wallet on the phone. Marshall. Here's the thing. I don't want to get in trouble with Marshall, you know. We got to be on his good side here. Connect wallet. Getting my... So you connect your WebAuth. So now you see. All right, hold on. Let's see where. Let's get this. I was ready. And then okay. Drag and drop. I'll show you guys the logo in a sec. So this is how easy it is. Look, we got us as the issuer, which loads already. We got our token symbol, our token name, 8 precision points. That's the number of zeros behind the decimal, and 100 million supply. We got our info here. We have our 400 by 400 logo right there. And we're going to create the token. Now we just scan it with WebAuth. Gotta wait a sec here. And this is how easy it is to make memes on BlastPad. It's awesome. And there is a way to use your token right there. Created successfully. So now, let's just do a new BlastPad. Shoot. Is there like a new, where does it show the news? There we are, right there. That's what I'm talking about. So we will need to create a staking pool. And I'll show you guys how to do that too. We could do an airdrop. We're still logged in. we do need to update this. Let me see. We gotta update more of that soon. I wish I would have saved that info so I could just copy and paste it. I'm gonna try to remember off the top of my head. Do we still have... There we go. Okay, we got that info. We'll do a cool little website for it soon too. Let's get this. Okay. Where was my airdrop page? Okay. Okay, we don't need to do that because it's updated. It still doesn't have our dude. I have it in the... We might have to wait a little bit to do this. And if that's the case, then we can just create a staking pool. Because I know that will work for sure. There we go. Just had to refresh. Alright. Yeah. Exactly. Big Lebowski. Just can't do anything with rugs because people will get weird. So, there's only 100 million. So this is where I like to use some AI for some of the... I'm just going to use Grok real quick. I have a meme coin called Dude. It has 100 million supply. I need to know a good amount to do an airdrop with. And I also want to do a staking pool for people to earn free Dude rewards. What are good amounts to sustain the project long term and to not give it all out at once, but make it fun and exciting for people to want to get into. Okay, now we're going to see what the AI says. It's always good to really think about tokenomics and strategies with the coins. You don't want to give out too much in the beginning. You don't want to set yourself up for failure. So just always remember that. Nice, Indie Jams. Since you did that, I'll send you some purple. Just once we get to the giveaway section, remind me and drop your web auth. All right, so I think a 2 to 10 million airdrop of the tokens, and then 30 mil for the staking rewards. What are you guys thinking? What should we do? 2 to 10 million for the airdrop. We'll airdrop it to people that are holding XPR. Maybe we'll just do small. We'll do 2. We'll do 2 mil. And then what do you guys think? We could either airdrop it to to accounts that are, we could give it to just OGs, or we could give it to people holding a certain amount of XPR or any other token. It's crazy. I kind of want to do to NUTMEG holders, but at the same time, I kind of want to make it a little more generalized. I wish you could do multiple. What are you guys thinking for the airdrop? Who should we hit here? OG accounts, or should we do people holding XPR, NUTMEG? What do you guys think? There's so many crazy memes on here. I wish you could search. I guess you can. No. I might just do XPR, guys, just because I don't want to go through all of this. And I can give some to NUTMEG holders later too. We'll give some to our community later. Okay, we'll do XPR. Should they be holding a minimum amount, or should we just give it to... What else do you guys think? Minimum or older one? Proton Circus hold. Oh yeah. I'm trying to think. Ryan, we're gonna send some out to NUTMEG holders too. But we'll do it in a fun way, interactive way on X. I'll do a post. I think let's just do XPR for now. I'm just trying to think what would be better here. I think we'll do a minimum amount. But XPR is expensive now, so you know what? We'll just do one day. We'll be for the people. Exactly, Jay. Yeah, exactly. We'll do one day. Expiration date. Part of me wanted to do September 11th just because could always just do the end of the month. Yeah, we'll just do the end of the month. Cool. So it's explaining, we're putting out 2 million dude. So each person is eligible for 3.469 blah 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 per account, and that will be a total of 57,000 accounts. And we do have the blast pad already preloaded, and I'm going to show you guys how to buy blast pad after this. I just didn't want people to front run the coin, so here we go. Gotta confirming on my web auth. There it goes. We're still waiting, still waiting. So also that means go on blastpad.io with your WebAuth, claim, be one of the first dudes out there. And I did research the ticker, dude. There's a couple on other blockchains, but they have like 5,000 market cap. They're not even really doing anything. So that's why I was like, you know what, whatever. So we got that, sweet. Let's do a staking pool. So create staking pool. Dudes only. We'll do, hold on. That way we get everyone involved. Got dude. And let's see here. Let's see. So I might only do 15 mil for the first staking pool. We're going to go off of this, and it wants us to allocate 30 million to staking, but I think we might save it for a couple other ones. Or if you guys want, I could just do, what's up Loki? Or we could just do all 30 mil right now, because I think the pool duration, we could do 730 days and do all 30 mil, have a crazy lockup. Let's see what you guys think. 15 mil, or do you guys want to do 30 mil? If we do 15, we'll do 365. If we do 30, we'll do 730 days. Nice, blank spaces, got the dude. Dude! You guys remember Dude, You're Getting Adele? Back in the 2000s. Dude, you're getting Adele. That was a good time. Yeah, Grimsea Slasher, I mean, make a slash token, man. Make something, Make a something fun and add to the fun meme community and altcoins. And I'll show you guys after we do this staking pool. We'll add some backing. I'll show you guys how to actually get a price showing up in the wallet using Alcor and then letting people trade. So we'll do. I'm gonna be an animal here. We're gonna do 15. But we're gonna do 730. This one will be a crazy pool. 365-day lockup. So this will be cool. That'll get a little hype. And then we'll have enough left over to make another pool. And maybe we'll put that next staking pool on Project DeLorean on our site. So we won't go all in 15 for a long time. I mean, it's a long time there. Okay. So we got the name. We got our token that we're doing. We're putting 15 mil in there. We got the duration, 730-day pool. And your stake is locked up for 365 days. And that's all it takes right here. Okay. Getting the request. Signing on my web auth. And then we'll have to wait a second. It's processing. Pool is successful. So there we go. I don't know why the picture's not popping up. I'm going to talk to Jim Tacey. He's really cool and really good at. Look at that APY. Get there while you can, guys. You guys on the stream, you guys will get dude before everyone else and get a lot of it. So, but that's BlastPad. That's how awesome that situation is. We're going to go to Alcor now. Do it from here. Make sure you select XPR at the top right. My head's covering it. I don't want to ruin my stuff up here. I don't want to take this stuff away, but okay. Connect wallet. Okay, signing in. So there we are. In the top right, you can't see it, but right under my head is where it'll show my head. But yeah, this is kind of, I'll do another video showing how to get the token logo put on there. But for now, we'll just upload it on this because I still gotta make NFTs. So yeah, I'm going to show you guys a little bit of stuff too. So this is the overall pools, the top markets, XPR. Let's look at NUTMEG real quick before we start creating. XPR, NUTMEG, pair. A nice ride up. We're still up there. That's our little trend line. We're doing good. This is what you want to look for with meme coins. Look at the total value locked. We have 19K. We have 20,000 traded this month, 5,600 this week, 24 hours, and that's just this pair, not NUTMEG overall, just this pair. You want to start making some money and earning rewards? Like, look, here's Charlie. He's one of our community members. He's got 66,000 and some change XPR. Paired with 4.4 million NUTMEG, and he's been claiming his fees, of course. But look, he's earned 3 XPR and 465 NUTMEG from adding to the liquidity here. We're gonna do a video with Lachlan from Proton Pussy on explaining what all this means in depth and showing you guys how to kind of do that kind of stuff. But you can earn money and pool with other projects. Let me do PURPL. Still got to get this token logo put up here, but doing good. Look at that. Nice chart. And look, our TVL right there is growing and doing good. So, I mean, there's a lot of good stuff to be done out there. Okay, so let me show you that again. My head is blocking it. But I'm going to click Add Liquidity. Okay. Then I'm going to bring this back into my dashboard up here. So we want to do XPR and dude right there. We're going to do 1%. I have 0.03 for NUTMEG because I wanted it to, the frequency of the trades, and to the point is once our platforms launch, people will be nutmegging each other. So I want max velocity with that. I want people to feel like they're, you know, you want to do that for like high volume stuff like that, right? But we're low liquidity here, so we're going to do this. The pool must be initiated. Okay, here we go. when it doesn't let me click, that's where I was like, what the heck? I'm just throwing a random number right now. Let's see. We do want to do infinity range. One XPR is one dude, or 200 dude to one XPR. Nice, Jay. Got your dude. Okay, I'm gonna... Give me 1 second here. I'm doing some math. But yeah, this is going to be how we create that price in the WebAuth wallet, as well as create the pool so that other people can create pools. So you guys can even pair stake. Don't forget, stake your dude on BlastPad, and you can start scooping up some of those rewards now because the APY is crazy. And then bring some of that staked rewards you have, pair it with XPR in this pool, and I'll show you guys how. Just give me a second here. I'm doing some maths, as they say. Hang on here. I'm going to read the comments while we're still going on the math stuff. Honestly, might even just do 10 dude per XPR because we're really, like, it's a small amount of dude, like, supply-wise to XPR. And we did preload. So it put 26,000 dude in the market at this price of 10 dude per 1 XPR. If you guys want to see something different, let me know. But I think this might be how we started out. And then I'll just let the players decide the market making after this. Like, and just... this is just fun, right, guys? This is for educational purposes. So hold on 1 sec. I think we're going to do this. And then I'll show you. Okay. We're just going to do 10. 10 to 1 here. 10 to 1 ratio. Coming through on the WebAuth. Okay. And don't freak out. It could take a second for this to populate. But now we have the market here. So look at that. Click pools. That's where you will see your pool. And then let's go here. Still not showing up yet, but it will. It could take anywhere from 5 to 10 minutes. So don't worry. Bitcoin's approaching 120K as we're speaking. Dude. I don't know, maybe it was dude. But yeah, so we'll come back to this here soon, just because I want you guys to see some of this. But just showing you the pool is there. It's just going to take a minute for it to show on the other side of things. And it's still loading. But you guys saw it a second ago. Refresh this. There it is. See it? Now we're there. So right there, there's our TVL, 38 bucks. This is the pool, kind of like what I was showing you with NUTMEG. Let's go look at NUTMEG again. Our XPR NUTMEG pool. Just gotta let this load. And then once we finish this, we'll get onto some NFTs. Alright, so see, this is the pool. This is what happens over time. More people believe and they want to be liquidity providers. And so, there we are right there. Dude. In fact, I'm going to get the Degen Hooper wallet. Let's go back to BlastPad. We're going to log out. Refresh this. We're going to connect with the Hoopers. And the Hoopers will add to the liquidity here. But first, we might stake it and then we'll come back and do this so that we can earn a little more. 7 users have claimed. How awesome is that? I just click claim. It's processing. Got my phone here with web auth. I'm just waiting on my phone. Sometimes, kind of like VeChain said, sometimes you might have to, with some of these platforms, do it twice. So if it takes too long, I'll reset it. Okay, I'm resetting. Just waiting. I'm waiting. If not, someone throw some in the pools. First one to throw some dude an XPR in the pool, I'll send you some PURPL. And some NUTMEG. I'll send you 10. I'll send you 10,000 each. That's a little too generous, but we'll just do that. Nice, 500 staked already. I'm still waiting on my. I'm waiting on my my web auth here. We might have to wait till it counts down all the way here. But this is what's fun. You guys see, like, we've done all this in a little bit, around an hour, maybe actually half hour. Create a meme, create a staking pool, provide liquidity for trading on Alcor. And that's Alcor swaps. We can set up a spot market, but the swaps is the best. And most people are swapping nowadays, especially with memes. But I think that will be more for our deep dive video with Lachlan. Dang, I'm trying to... I should be available to claim this. I'm like, come on, bruh. I'm just waiting patiently here. I'll sign in manually using QR code. So sometimes you might have to do that. Airdrop successfully claimed. So now we're going to go into the pool. And maybe since this is the Degen Hooper account, we'll probably just what the? Let me refresh this. We'll probably just give away this dude to the communities. But first I want to get some for... I'm just going to use QR code again. It's just quicker for me. Okay. Processing. There we go. And these are some of the other stakes the Degen Hooper wallet is in. So these are just all random ones. Look, here's some rewards. Look, we're already going right here. So we'll come back to that. We'll definitely come back to that. Yeah, Loki, the pools on Alcor, there's a lot more info that I need to share about them, like in terms of like risks and rewards and all that. But this is just a surface level basics. There is risk in providing liquidity, of course, but at the same time, me personally, I have a lot of pairs that I have pools of, and I get to earn the rewards, and it's been awesome for me. And then I just kind of do like what I do with loan. I top them up. I collect my rewards, and then I add to the pool even more. And so you're essentially just taking a chunk of the fees from trading if you're providing liquidity for a pair. So that's what's awesome about it. So if you want a good intro into getting into the meme and altcoin space, go on Alcor. And like I was showing you guys, look for stuff like NUTMEG that has a good TVL, good monthly volume for trading, good weekly and daily volume, and you want to see a good amount of people as liquidity providers, just like this here, right? There's only dude. I'm going to refresh here. We might have more. We'll see. Still only one, but that's okay. We got one dude so far in that short amount of time. And you know what? I think we're going to do something a little fun here. Just so you guys can see some action. Let's see some action real quick before we get to the NFTs. Okay, Degen Hoopers is now on here. We're on the Degen account. We're going to go swap. Let's find some dude. We're going to be the first buy of dude. Okay, so look at the price impact. You got to worry about slippage with this. I'm not going to do 10,000 just because, even though I kind of want to. We'll do like 2,000. Let's just do 2,000 for now, just to show you guys. Okay, here's the price impacts. We're going to get $4 worth of it, but that's because it's a young pool. Okay? Well, we're going for it. We're going for it. We need some dude in here, right? The Hoopers do. Okay, swap is good. Let's go to dude. Boom! Nice green candle. That was us, right? So we are going to click on this. So look, right there, the dude wallet just earned 12 XPR from that trade. Bitcoin just hit, is so close to hitting 121K, by the way. I'm going to add liquidity. We're going to do this because 100% are selecting this infinity range, so the price can go wherever it goes. We're going to provide all of this dude for liquidity here. Pair it with that much XPR. Click add liquidity. I'm authorizing it on my web auth. And so right there, Degen Hoopers, we have XPR and Dude and Clan and NUTMEG. Those are the pools we have. So there you'll see you can claim your fees there. That's how you claim your fees. And actually, what we'll do, I'll show you how to claim your fees and retop real quick, and I'll do that with the dude account. And then we'll get to NFTs. I know, you guys, I'm sorry. But the meme coin stuff is fun, too much fun sometimes. Okay, I'm logging back in with my dude account. You go up to earn, manage liquidity pools. I'm going to click claim fees. So I just earned that in my wallet. And then I'm going to click increase liquidity. I'm going to add my 28 XPR from that. And then that's going to add 66 dude to match it. And there it is. I just topped up the pool. So see, there's even more in there. This is the one pool for it. Degen Hooper's position is still, let's let it refresh here. Nice. Got Jay in there. Proto wallet. We got Degen Hoopers. We got Dude. So right there, you can see we got our green candle. There's our volume at the bottom. And then, yeah, so these are your P&L. So you'll see the different range. And Jay's already got 4 XPR to claim from trades. And look, we already have $132 in TVL. So, and now, let me look in the WebAuth wallet. We should have a price for Dude. It might take, so right now we don't, but it will take a minute for it to load up. And yeah, I'll leave this up for now, but we'll get this going. But yeah, look at BlastPad. Got the airdrop, bonus pools, Alcor swap. And look, these are all the people that have claimed the airdrop, and it says 0, but that's because they've staked it in the BlastPad staking pool. So that's kind of how you can read that. And you'll be able to do all this on the XPR network. So, all right. Oh yeah, Jay, you did win the purple. So I'm gonna make note of it. And then let's make some NFTs. Those 10K NUTMEG. Hey, if anyone wants to cut up episode 2 of the South Park episode, they say, oh, I gotta get my nut. I gotta earn my nut. I gotta make nut. I gotta get to clipping it myself. But if anyone wants to do that, we'll pay you guys in NUTMEG to clip those up for some good memes for NUTMEG, because it's like culturally relevant right now. Everyone's talking South Park. But let's make some NFTs. Show people how to do that for giveaways. And then we will... I was going to make some Dude ones, but I think we'll just stick to Degen Hoopers tonight. And then maybe the next live stream we'll do more with Dude. But I just want to show people... let's just do it this way for now. But this is A-Sprite. This program right here. It's like $20. 15, $20. You know, nothing too crazy to buy if you want to do pixel art. And then I also paid like $12 for Procreate on the iPad, and that's what I'm making the purple NFTs with. So that way Those ones are being hand drawn, and I'll share more of those with you next time. But I think we're going to stick to tradition here. And these ones were what we did last time, minting wise. These three. We're going to do this New Orleans team as our minting team tonight. And yeah, let me see how I'm going to do this. I'm going to pull this over here. Number 854. It's the NOLA Mardi Gras. Shooting guard in the center already. So let's do 1, 2. We'll do 3 mints here. We'll do a common. We'll do an uncommon. And screw it, we'll give away a rare on stream. Do a point guard, small forward, power forward. So I'm working on my other screen right now. This is kind of how I'm keeping track of some of this stuff. So we got that there. We got our names. I'm making sure we're staying true to ourselves here. And what was that? I gotta go. Sorry, I keep going back and forth so much here. 854, 854. Boom. Okay, so now you guys see, I'll show you guys how the magic goes here. So we got our template. This is 24 by 24, and I'll explain. That's what the punks were, and so that's why I do it like this. But then when I save it, I scale it out so that anyone that has a Degen Hooper can then print out a 10 by 10 inch photo of it and frame it if you want. So I wanted to make sure, like, see how there's different layers to all this. We're going to use this as jersey here, the NOLA team. Nice blank spaces. I'll just we'll probably just reward people that are providing liquidity with some purple. So I'm going to put blank spaces because we got to get more purple out there. Got 10k purple for providing liquidity. Nice. All right. So let's add some sprites though. We haven't done a Pepe sprite in a while. I think people would want that. So May 825. All right. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to copy this body jersey. I'm going to take this body jersey and do that. Oh. And then we'll delete that one. Trying to see if we want commons for us are green or purple. Kind of like the purple. Or should we do the Pepe as a rare? What do you guys think? The rare would be yellow, orange. Let me know what you think. But here's the thing, I don't want to make too many that look the same. Hold on. We've done a couple pipes lately, so I don't know if I want to do another pipe. But we could always do the brain one. We do have one rare Pepe, but that doesn't mean we can't have another. We have multiple rares of different sprites here. Or we could do an uncommon or common. I'll let the chat decide for Pepe. Purple? Okay, we'll go common for him. I don't think we have a common pipe. So, do you guys want which one? Brain, plain, or pipe? A blunt and a sombrero. That would be cool. But that would be like which one has the, let me see my last blunt one. 894. So I'll grab this, I'll copy it, paste it over here. Let me see if I can, flipped it. It's just tough because when you put it all the way over here, this could get cut out if you use it for a PFP. We could do that. That works, I guess. I'm just going to freehand the sombrero for a sec, just to see what would. I don't know. That's right, hold on. Should do it differently next time. Now we'll do this because I want it to have that outline. Hold on. This is me just freeballing it right now. I typically like to spend a lot more, and maybe I'll do this in the future, by the way, because I do. I know I look pasty white, but I am a quarter Latino. My grandfather is from Tamaulipas in Mexico, and my dad was white and married a Latina, and that's how I'm here. So see, I gotta work on the I'm just kind of showing you guys where my mind would be on this. I almost feel like I made one before on a different. I would love to do like the little balls that hang down, but this is like a ghetto one. I don't have time to make like a good one tonight, but I definitely think we could do that in the future. But what do you guys think? Weed, pipe, or brain? Comment in the comments. Okay, actually we have some. Pipe, 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 pipe. What's up, Ryan? All right, we'll do pipe then. We got mostly pipe. And that looks yummy, doesn't it? I think it does. All right, let me see. Pinata. This is the... Let me show you guys. This is who we use for, and who everyone pretty much uses for creating NFTs. So you can just create an account. If you create a free one, you get up to 500 free pins. This is a premium one, so we have a lot more than that. But yeah, we stopped at number 900. So we're going to... Hey, someone name this one. And then also, let's do the spinner wheel. Comment your web auth if you want in on this, and I'll put you on the spinner wheel. This will be for the Pepe. Proton Mint I don't think exists anymore. I mean, it stopped working a long time ago. Oh, that's so crazy. They even had a LinkedIn. Oh, I gotta log in. Doris Johnson. I don't know if that's a real person, to be honest. Hey, the site is up for some reason. Before I meant, while you guys are commenting, keep commenting your web auth names for the giveaway. I'm gonna see. Whoa. Let's see. Proton Mint, you know what's crazy is it was actually a really good platform in my opinion. Yeah, their X account's gone. I don't know why the website's still up, because I could have sworn I tried to check this out not too long ago and it wasn't here anymore. So maybe it's back. Maybe we're all starting to see the start of it coming back for all I know, but I don't know. Might have to ask Doris Johnson here from the Netherlands. NFT manager. Nonetheless. No, I used to use Proton Mint all the time. It was awesome. Okay. We got Pistolier. Got Fear Not. Who else we got? Oak Investing. Also, after we spin, I'm going to remove the names. And then we will just keep spinning for the other NFT. I don't want one person winning all the NFTs that we mint tonight, you know. Texas. Jody Ryan. Proto Wallet. All right, I think we're well represented here for the... This will be for this one right here. And we'll name it right after we do this. In fact, you know what? I'll let the winner name it. I'll let the winner name it. You guys ready? Oak Investing, got it. I'm gonna mark that here. Okay, so I'm removing that for the next one. Let's see. Yeah, VChain, let me know what name you want for this one as soon as you can, and then I'll. So what we'll do now, I gotta save the template. Last one I did was 900, so now we're gonna do 901. That way I can come back to it if I need to. I'm going to up the sprite size to 240 by 240. Oh wait, it's nice and pretty. Click export as. I resize by 1000%. And then I click choose file for output file. I go to this folder because this is my one where I save them. And then I just save it as 901 PNG. Click export. Yes. And it's right here. Cookies. Okay, we'll name his name Cookies. So now, let's bring back the browsers. Here's my pinata. Click add, file upload. Let me show you where the add button is. See add? That's where I'm doing it. File upload. Stay organized with your files, because trust me, nothing's worse than not being able to find. And then I make sure that it's 2400 by 2400, because that's how you guys can export these into 10 inch by 10 inch prints. If you want to scale them out to that, click open, public, file upload, right there. So now let's grab this. I'm already logged in. So this is soon.market. So I have pinata. I can click on this and I can see the NFT. I'm going to copy the SID. Copy the SID. I'm going to go creators, create NFT. I already have a collection. So maybe I'll show you guys how to set up the dude one on the next one. Choose collection. This is where I'll put the IPFS hash, the one I just copied. And this should show up. Perfect. That's what the NFT will look like. This is Degen Hooper 901. Go to edition. This is a 1 of 1 NFT. His name is Cookies. And where's my... He's going to be a point guard. Copying the team name here. He's a point guard. Common rarity. There's the team name. Fix the space. And then one last thing to do for Degen Hoopers is add the stats, the attributes. So I'm selecting all the ones. Athleticism, speed, perimeter defense, rebounding, strength, all the above here. And these will work on our game that's coming out. It's a common, so he can't be too OP. But since it's on the live stream, I'll add a couple random OP stats. He'll be a crazy shot maker. And that looks good. Click here. I'm about to mint this with my WebAuth wallet, but let's double check. We got all the info: name, position, rarity, team. It's number 901. Another way is 900. I also need to update and put his name as Cookies. And then we'll mint this. Alright, by the way, dude, after I mint this, I'll show you guys. Dude now has a market cap, and we'll go over that, which is cool how that works. Alright, click mint. Just waiting for my wallet to catch up. Worst case, I'll have to do what I did yesterday. Or, not yesterday. Last time where I X out and where I just signed manually. Okay, I'm going to just redo it real quick. I think because I was switching between wallets and WebAuth, it also got kind of finicky there. It also could be because I have a million tabs open, by the way. When you have this much RAM being used on your computer, that kind of stuff happens too. Let me just do this. Just authorizing that way. Boom. And if you're in the Degen Hooper Telegram, you just saw that mint happened. There it is. And now I'm going to click Manage NFTs. Let me see. Let me see. Grabbing the wallet here. Click transfer. Make sure there's no space. We're going to do YouTube live giveaway. Click submit. I'm just going to sign this manually again. Except I hope it didn't ruin it while I'm trying to. There it goes. Just got the update in the Telegram chat. You can click on this page, click back, boom. And this is where I manage all of my other NFTs, where you can put some for sale. Maybe I'll make 4 NFTs tonight, and I'll list the live auction just so you guys can see how that works. And maybe we'll make like a crazy ass one, you know. All right, that one's done. I also like to make note. That's where I started with those. So let's do the uncommon. You know what? Let me see. Let's just do some of the cool sprites. I haven't done one of the robots in a while. Let's go for 762. We're also doing this again. Oh, hold on, let me... Gotta watch your layers, player. I'm gonna change his color. Just need to do that real quick. Hey, that's all right, Jay. You could always remove your liquidity and re-add, or set up a different one. Yeah. And then, yeah, let's see what we want to do color-wise with this guy. We're going uncommon for this one. We're doing a... What do you guys think? You guys want... Should we keep the weed, or should we just be normal robot? You guys let me know in the comments. I'll take it off for now, just so we could see a little more of what we're doing. Oh, sometimes I like the monocolor stuff, but could always do like a light pink, just because it goes good with the... We do have a pink one already. I'm trying to think. I kind of like this green. And I don't think we have a robot that color yet. Purple, green. We've been doing a lot of that. Maybe we'll just do like a blue. Maybe even just like a light blue. Let's see what you guys are thinking. We could try to throw a hat. Let's see if it looks good on it. Who's got a hat I can steal from? There's a few different hats we could throw on it. 888. Oh, that's a crazy number. Let's try this. Kind of like it. It's like one off, which is kind of bugging me. Let me see another hat. Because what's fun is these guys haven't had a lot of... Could try a beanie. Lazy and didn't name the layer. Let me see how this looks. See how it's kind of... That's my only issue right now is I might have to make a new... Let's do 795. This could be crazy. But just give you guys kind of a rundown how my mind works when I do these. I just don't want it to be too tall up here where you can't... Unless we did like a no eye one, which would be kind of crazy, but looks more like a scarecrow than a robot, I think. What about 867 pirate hat? Pirate hat works. I think the pirate hat is actually kind of sick. And there isn't the pirate hat yet. What do you guys think? Do you guys like the eyes closed wizard? Or do you like the pirate hat? I personally like the pirate hat more, but this is for the giveaway, so... That's what that would look like. And that's what that would look like. What do you guys like? Let me know. I definitely think I'm a little delayed on this. Cool, I might just do the pirate hat. And I might have to get up here because my computer is running low on battery. I gotta go get plugged in. Hang on. My setup's kind of crazy right now. Oh. All right. All right. A rust beard. That's interesting. Let me see if I can do that real quick. Cause we're pushing 2 hours on this live stream, so I gotta figure out maybe this color. I gotta end it sooner than later because you got some other stuff to do. That is actually pretty cool. I'm gonna duplicate this layer though, because I want to see. You can hear dogs outside. Could always do that as well. Maybe this one's better. But I wonder. Oh, as a name, Rustbeard as a name. Yeah, I gotcha. Do we add the weed? Give them 2 attributes. Yeah, maybe we'll just do it. Maybe we'll just have that on them. Alright. I'm gonna delete this layer. (902) sprite size. We're gonna go, and technically, yeah, I could go to 2400 by 2400 now, but sometimes you just do it the way you started doing it when you didn't know anything, and you just keep it going because it's ritual at that point. (902) Here's 902. Let's see. Let's do Rustbeard. Alright. So now we gotta add them in here. 2400 by 2400. Copy that hash. Alright. Create. choosing our DHN collection, number 902, 1 of 1. His name is Rustbeard. I think it was a small forward. I'll double check. Small forward, yep. Get the team name. Add his attributes. Pretty good. That's an uncommon, so it's a little bit different there. And then let's refresh this, make sure we got the, yep. Okay, cool. Alright, we're gonna mint this. And then we'll spin for it. I'm gonna manually sign it again. I just know it's because of the RAM on my computer. I have so much stuff going on. There he is. Alright. So we removed VChain because he won the last one. So let's do this now. Here we go. Nice, blank spaces. Got that one. So removing that, and then we will. Okay. Signing manually on this one. Okay, there we go. Blank spaces. Congrats, man. Let's check on Alcor real quick. Oh yeah, dude is at a 364k market cap. So obviously, like, let me just tell you this: people can manipulate memes and alts very easy. Just because that's the market cap, it doesn't mean that's what you're gonna get if you try selling. Because look, hold on, refreshing here. But you know, there's only 100 something of TVL. The TVL is where all the real amount of money is going to be in there. So that's why it is the way it is. And yeah, look, we got some liquidity providers in there. I gotta add Fear Not, blank spaces, to get 10k purple for this. And I'll send you guys that after this stream here. We got one more NFT to do. And then I'm probably going to sign off for the night. Okay. Nice, blank spaces. That's awesome. Yeah, it's been a minute since we had a robot out there, so kind of cool. Let's We saved that already, so don't worry. Or, hold on. For the rare, you know what I'm thinking? Where is he? There's only 2 of these sprites out there. Thinking the big boy here. So this is the GIF, right? And I can show you guys how to do that another time. But for me to copy and paste easier, I'm going to delete that. Delete that. So we might go no pipe on this one since the other one has a pipe. I kind of like the glasses still. You know what? You know what else I think we might do? We'll make this one a little special. We're gonna make it a zombie. Ah, where is he? Right there, duh. I don't know why this one is all messed up right now. As you guys can see, there's layers to this. Let me grab this. And we want to do this kind of hair on him too, a little zombie hair. Be that. So it's like a gray. I think I want to do like that though. I'm just gonna do this. Add some of those cool zombie spots. Gotta find some good spaces for them. And then I'm gonna just do this. Oh, those are kind of close to the zombie colors, I think. Hold on. And then I think we might keep the glasses. I think we're gonna go red. Maybe not actually. Yeah, that works. That works. think we'll go zombie teeth though. Oh, damn. Okay. I think we'll get rid of his earrings. Why does that not have the... There we go. Oh, Isaac, put your web auth in the chat right now and I can get you on the next one. But yeah, we'll do this big boy zombie to give away here. And also I need some name suggestions if anyone's got some good ones. And then I'll make just a quick skeleton and put it on auction just to show you guys how to make an NFT and put it for sale. Since I'm just showing you guys how to mint here. So make sure you get your web auth in there. I'll get you added to this giveaway here. All right. Got him. Giving away a rare is crazy, by the way. Let's see what names people are coming up with. I like that, the Dead Lebowski. Let's do that. I like that. The Tharp. I'll add it on here. All right, let's... 903. Copied. Power forward. Okay, sorry I'm speed running this one through because we already kind of did these, but it's a rare, so it's gonna have some more decent stats, but you gotta have some random stuff too. Okay. 903. Getting my web auth out. Let's just double check we're 903. 903. Cool. I'm signing manually again just because my RAM on my... And I have a MacBook Pro going, so that's how much stuff is going on. Okay, we're minted. Alright. Here we go. Look at that. Looking good. Good group of degens there. Alright. We ready? This is for the rare. Nice. Fear not. You won. You won the rare. I'll send that right now. Cool. See, this stuff's fun to do. You know, we give away a lot of stuff, a lot of NFTs. We give away Fear Not's right there because I've sent NFTs before. We tried to be the most rewarding project out there. Sorry, I can't type and talk at the same time. But it's just, I love NFTs. They're like, honestly, I like holding like really nice blue chip coins, of course. And I like dabbling in some fun memes. But NFTs are still my favorite in crypto, and I've been in crypto since 17. And so it's kind of crazy that I don't know, I just think it's cool trading art, investing in art, just being able to collect it and have it on the blockchain. I think it's been one of the coolest and most awesome use cases of crypto in general. So I think that stuff is sick. I love doing that kind of stuff. And then 889, was that the... I'll show you. I'm going to make just a quick one to put on auction to show you guys how to do that real quick. 889. What number was that? 868. I'm doing that guy again real quick. And then after this, we're calling it a night after this. So what I'm going to do... I kind of like the apes. Maybe we'll do something crazy fun for this then. We'll do an ape. Just because it's an auction, so people will be a little more hyped about ape. I don't know if this... Have we done wizard hat ape? And check the chat real quick. Yeah, indie jams, the PFPs, like these are... That's the whole thing too, is like when we created this project, it was, let's make a project that we always wanted, which was, we want fun NFTs, we want great PFPs, we want them to hold value, we want people to be excited about them, and we want them to be accessible. And of course, we want these to be like CryptoPunks one day, where they're all worth 200K. But we want, just like the original CryptoPunks, they were easy to get in the beginning for the true believers, the people that were fanatics, and so we try playing it like that, you know, and that's kind of our MO with that, is we're just trying to make a project that we wanted to invest in when we got rugged. I have so many useless NFTs, but I also have so many good ones that I still love. But we just wanted to have a more use for it, you know, like what people are doing. Let me see. And this is kind of a rare wizard hat color. I don't think we've had a wizard hat, but I think that's because it goes so far up. It'd be hard to get that whole thing in there. The wizard hat kind of only works for a couple. I do want to make this one a little unique. I do know one way we can make it unique. We haven't done. And maybe we won't do it again after this. There's maybe a variant that kind of clashes right there though. Have we done a yellow or gold monkey? That would be cool too. Maybe we'll go yellow. Just bright. Yeah. Kind of want to do the... We gotta spice it up a little more, don't we? You know what? I think Texas y'all was saying we should do a normal flat brim hat. Maybe we'll do that. 888, that's right. And also, I think I might do another crazy thing. I might just like soup this one up a little bit. I don't know, let's get this hat on first, actually. Kind of feeling... Or do we go like purple? I think we'll go this. Kind of like this. But I think I'm going to add... This one is still up for sale. This one. This one's cool. I know I saw it the other day and I was kind of like, I might have to scoop it. Alright. What is this? Oh, yeah. And then for the glasses... What do you guys think of that? I can make this a rare and put it for auction if you guys want, but I was gonna just do a common so I could start at a lower level. But I guess given that it's a what's it called, live stream, it might be a little more special. Hold on, I do have an idea. I kind of have a Metallicus grill. Let's just see if it looks good. If not, I won't do it. Yeah, we'll just do the Metallicus grill. I like that. So, I think I like this one. 868. Hold on one second. Pub Masters, Pint Lords. Okay, I need some name suggestions for this one. I'm doing another power forward. I'm thinking of like something with Curious George. Serious George. Let's do that. Spin that monkey, that's funny. We're gonna put this one up for auction, guys. This one will be, and since it's I like the yellow, like, cause I don't think we've done a yellow one, and we might make this extra rare. Common or rare? What do you guys think? Oh, the rare actually kind of looks sick with the. All right, we'll just do the. Someone said rare in there. Common. I'm waiting to get a few more answers. We're gonna put this one up for auction, guys, because we already gave away 3. Common and rare. I just kind of like the yellow and yellow type. I might do this. I think I'm gonna go with this. Plus, it was done on the space, you know, on a live stream. Oh. Hold on, did I save? Yeah, 904, right? $904. Cool. And we're almost home free. Okay. Let's make sure we got him. There he is. Okay. Then we'll close out with a little Alcor stuff, and then we'll call it a night here. Been 2.5 hours for this live stream for me. And thanks for everyone that's been on here the whole time or just coming in and out. There's a lot to this, man. I mean, if someone watches back, there's a whole lot to listen and watch. Serious George. And I should have done this on the other ones, but I think I might do. That way people know it's a little special. I should have done on the other one. Sorry about that, guys. I'll try to do that from now on, but the lore will always be there. And normally rares are 30,000 XPR. Which I'll show you guys how crazy that is. We'll do something, we'll do a little crazy at the end here. Just to make it a little fun. Yeah, 903, 904. Okay. Signing transaction with WebAuth. There it is. Okay. Yeah, I know. It's been 2.5 already. It's pretty crazy. But these are fun. I have fun doing these. I just gotta gear myself up for it. And I got a road trip to do tomorrow, so I'm already tired right now thinking about it. Okay, so you could either burn, transfer, create auction, create listing. So I do create the listings. Those are 8,000 XPR for commons, 15,000 for uncommons, 30,000 for rares, 69,000 for legendary rares, and 88,888 for the alt dimensions. Alt dimensions never go on auction, but everything else does. So for commons, I go 1, 2, 3, 4 to start auctions. For uncommons, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then for rares, I go 3, 4, 5, 6. So that's my methodology there. That's a listing though. So we're gonna do. Let's give the people a chance that haven't seen the live stream. Let's go 16 hours. I know that sounds crazy, but that'll be fun doing it like that. Give some other people a shot. Plus, I don't want this going off in my pants. The notifications when I gotta do something important tomorrow. So, around before this. So, here we go. Cool. So there we have it. The auction is set, and you can go to auctions. You'll see it's right there. You can place a bid. Here's some other ones from other creators. And you'll usually see us down here in the brand new. We're always kind of, some of the newer ones. There's some of the, I'm going to get more of our variants out, but yeah, that's Make a Meme Coin, which we did on blastpad.io. We made NFTs and minted them on soon.market. And we did create liquidity pools on Alcor. So, I mean, pretty cool. Let's see where our we've made. Yeah. Alright, I think someone just might have. Let's check, just so I could show you guys live what that's like. Let's go to auctions. Yeah, we have one bid. And this is where you see the live bids. Fear not. Fear not's getting into the action on this one. And so this is where you place your bid. Click place bid. And you'll see the activity. And you'll see the live bids right here live. So, yeah. let me know. Hit me up in the DMs at Degen Daytona on X. Let me show you my profile just so you guys. If you ever want any advice or you know how to do all this stuff, hit me up in my DMs and I'll get you squared away there and help you create your own meme coin, because there's more. I'll do a nice YouTube series eventually, creating your own white paper, creating successful tokenomics and strategies. Yeah, this stuff's fun, you know. There's a lot of fun stuff to do, you know. This is all stuff that I make. There's Lachlan, who we work with a lot. He's one of my favorite people in the community. And so, you know, here's other people in our community do giveaways all the time as well. So PURPL, we'll explain more about that and how it ties into the Degen Hooper collective more in the future. But yeah, appreciate you guys. And Block's producer made this. So you can see here, and you'll see Degen Hoopers. There's a cool little guide on finding communities and different places to be. But yeah, I mean, I'm grateful for the community and everyone that supports us. And, you know, there's a lot that goes into this. Like I just showed you guys, that was like 2.5 hours of just grinding out and showing some stuff there. But imagine making a big collection over time. And it's pretty easy, in my opinion, to spot good projects and not so good projects once you make a project yourself. And so just get out there, make something. Not every XPR meme coin or NFT project has to, you know, be as ambitious as ours is. You can just create NFTs for the art of it, and I think we need more of that, and support those artists that create cool stuff. And meme coins are supposed to be fun. Like, not all of them have to buy you a house, and some can just be fun to trade and mess around with. And yeah, maybe some of them will make you rich one day, and that's fun too. But that's what's fun. Put in $10, $50, $100, and maybe one day that thing turns into something crazy. Yeah, VeChain, like your daughter could totally make these, and I'll definitely do a video soon, like I said, on starting from scratch, and I'll make it a clean, concise YouTube video that shows creating your logo using Canva, using hand drawing your stuff, and then making your art in the process. So I like using Sprite, I like pixel art, and I can't wait for you guys to see our Purple Panther Phoenix Unicorn NFTs. Those are all hand drawn by me on my iPad here. As you can see, look, got the Hooper stuff going on it. But yeah, and I got the pen. So you guys will be excited to see some of my hand drawn stuff like that too. So, but yeah, reach out to me anytime you need help with NFTs or meme coins. Appreciate you guys. And this is Daytona.